Under the clear Brasília sky, Eloisa kneels, a mother's tender care etched on her face as she prepares Ana Lídia for school. "Be a good girl today, my love. Listen to the sisters," Eloisa whispers, her voice filled with warmth. Ana Lídia's innocent eyes light up with a child's simple request. "I always do. Can we get ice cream after?" Eloisa responds with gentle promise. "We'll see. First school, then we'll see. Give me a big hug." In a burst of youthful energy, Ana Lídia embraces her mother tightly, a fleeting moment of love before the school day begins. Eloisa watches, a bittersweet smile on her face, as Ana Lídia disappears through the school gates, a silent hope for her daughter's future. As the school bell's echoes fade, a river of children bursts forth, flooding the street with youthful exuberance. Amidst the departing crowd, Maria stands steadfast, her anxious eyes scanning the sea of faces, a silent vigil in the fading light. Minutes stretch into an eternity as the once dense crowd thins, leaving Maria isolated in a growing unease. The schoolyard, now eerily quiet, amplifies Maria's mounting fear. A nun emerges, her words shattering Maria's hopes. Ana Lídia was picked up earlier by a young man with blonde hair, claiming to be her brother. Maria's world tilts on its axis as the nun's words confirm her worst fears. In the dimly lit apartment, Álvaro Braga paces restlessly, his anxiety a palpable presence. Eloisa sits frozen by the telephone, her face a mask of worry. The telephone rings, shattering the silence as Álvaro answers frantically. "Hello?" A muffled voice threatens from the other end of the line. "We have your daughter." Álvaro slumps against the wall, defeated by the chilling reality. Under the unforgiving sun, police tape dances ominously in the wind, cordoning off a patch of disturbed earth in the desolate scrubland. Grim-faced police officers and forensics experts gather around the site, their expressions reflecting the gravity of the discovery. A young officer, overwhelmed by the horror, turns away, his face betraying a wave of nausea. From the freshly turned earth, a small, lifeless hand emerges, a stark testament to unspeakable violence. The delegate observes the scene with a chillingly detached demeanor, his face a mask of stone as Ana Lídia's body is carefully exhumed. Ana Lídia's broken body is revealed, naked and bearing the horrific marks of her torment. Under harsh fluorescent lights, the delegate confronts Álvaro Henrique across a sterile table. The delegate's sharp gaze pierces Álvaro. "The nun said the man who picked her up was young, blonde, said he was her brother. That was you, wasn't it, Álvaro?" Álvaro Henrique retorts, unwavering. "I told you. I dropped her off at the school in the morning. That was it. I was with friends in the afternoon." The delegate counters, skepticism laced in his tone. "Your friends can't seem to agree on the time, and Raimundo Duque says you were with him, looking to score drugs. He says you were desperate for money." Álvaro Henrique scoffs, dismissing the accusation. "Duque's a liar and a junkie. You going to believe him over me?" The delegate watches Álvaro Henrique, his expression unreadable. The delegate leans in, his eyes boring into Álvaro Henrique, who remains unfazed. The delegate's voice cuts through the silence. "We have witnesses who saw your car near the university. We have a handkerchief with semen found near the body. We have hair fibers that don't belong there. The pieces are starting to fit." Álvaro Henrique retorts, his smirk unwavering. "Then prove it." The ring of the delegate's phone shatters the tense quiet. He answers. With each word, the delegate's face hardens. He slams the phone down. The assistant bursts in, his face a mask of worry. "Sir, a call from the ministry. They're inquiring about the direction of the investigation. They reminded us to be cautious." Months later, the courtroom buzzes with hushed anticipation. Álvaro Henrique and Raimundo Lacerda Duque sit side by side, their fates hanging in the balance. In the front row, Eloisa and Álvaro are visibly aged, the weight of grief etched deeply into their faces. The defense lawyer rises, voice ringing with conviction, challenging the prosecution's case. "What the prosecution has presented is a ghost story," the lawyer exclaims, his words echoing through the courtroom. He scoffs, declaring, "They have failed to place my client at the scene of this heinous crime because he was never there." In the solemn courtroom, the prosecutor collapses in his chair, his posture mirroring the weight of defeat. The judge, stern and resolute, gazes down from the bench, the embodiment of justice. The courtroom holds its breath as the judge delivers the verdict. On all charges, not guilty. The judge declares, due to a lack of sufficient material evidence, this court finds the defendants not guilty. Beneath the vibrant sky of Brasília, a symphony of laughter echoes through the Parque da Cidade. A weathered plaque stands as a silent sentinel, bearing the name Parque Ana Lídia. On a nearby bench, an older woman sits, her face etched with time, her eyes reflecting a poignant mix of sadness and fragile peace. Her gaze lingers on the children, a bittersweet reflection of memories and the relentless march of time. In the soft glow of the Braga apartment, Ana Lídia focuses intently, her brow furrowed as she brings a bird to life with vibrant crayons. Eloisa watches Ana Lídia, her gentle smile radiating warmth and affection in the dimly lit room. Álvaro enters the apartment, the bold headline of the newspaper he carries, casting a shadow over the cheerful scene. The words, military regime, loom large, an unspoken tension infiltrating the room's cozy atmosphere. The vibrant colors of Ana Lídia's drawing stand in stark contrast to the grim reality hinted at by the newspaper, a palpable unease settling in the air. In the vibrant streets of Brasília, Álvaro Henrique drives his VW Beetle, a flicker of impatience in his eyes. The Beetle navigates through the bustling city, carrying Álvaro's mounting restlessness. A quick glance at his watch reveals Álvaro's inner turmoil, a silent countdown in the heart of the city. His eyes dart around, reflecting a mind racing against time, trapped within the confines of his car. The city blurs around him, a backdrop to Álvaro's growing anxiety and urgent need to be elsewhere. Each passing moment heightens the tension as Álvaro presses on, driven by an unseen force. In the smoky haze of a dimly lit bar, hushed conversations fill the air. Álvaro Henrique and Raimundo Duque share drinks, their words a secret in the clandestine atmosphere. Their faces are illuminated by the faint light. They lean in closer, their expression serious. Shadows dance around them as their clandestine meeting unfolds, hidden from prying eyes. In the vibrant schoolyard, Ana Lídia's laughter fills the air as she plays freely with her friends, basking in the radiant sunlight. The sun's golden rays illuminate their faces, capturing the pure joy of childhood in every gleam. Each laugh and skip echoes with the boundless freedom of youth, painting a scene of carefree bliss. The schoolyard transforms into a canvas of youthful exuberance, where every moment is alive with laughter and light. Inside the sterile confines of the police station, the delegate's face darkens as he confronts the stark reality of crime scene photos. His expression hardens, a silent testament to the grim weight of his responsibilities. A sudden spark flares as the delegate lights a cigarette, the tendrils of smoke curling into the air. The room fills with the acrid scent of smoke, a visual echo of the darkness he confronts. The morgue's stark fluorescent lights illuminate the cold steel table, casting long, eerie shadows. Álvaro and Eloisa stand frozen beside the body of Ana Lídia, a white sheet concealing her form. The heavy scent of disinfectant mixes with the suffocating weight of sorrow, filling the sterile air. Eloisa collapses, her body seized by uncontrollable sobs, tears streaming down her face in a torrent of grief. Álvaro remains a statue of grief, his face a stone mask, concealing the devastation within. The sterile cold of the morgue amplifies their profound loss, a chilling testament to their despair. In the dim solitude of her apartment, Eloisa sits enshrouded in shadow. The faint light catches the photo of Ana Lídia, held gently in Eloisa's trembling hands. Her knuckles whiten as she clutches the memory closer. The city's hum, a distant echo to her inner turmoil. Silent tears begin their descent, each drop a heavy burden of unspoken grief. Eloisa's face is illuminated by the soft light of the photograph, a stark contrast to the darkness engulfing her. Her grief pours out as the tears fall unbidden, a testament to a love now lost. The cemetery air hangs heavy with sorrow as Ana Lídia's family and friends gather, their grief a palpable presence. A sea of mournful faces reflects the profound loss, each person grappling with their private sorrow. The delegate stands apart, a solitary figure amidst the collective mourning, his expression unreadable. Each tear shed echoes the silence of Ana Lídia's absence, a poignant reminder of a life cut short. The somber gathering around Ana Lídia's final resting place underscores the weight of unspoken goodbyes. The delegate's distant gaze lingers over the scene, hinting at a deeper contemplation of loss and its aftermath. Inside the bustling police station, the delegate stands, his face a mask of burning frustration. "But sir, the evidence is clear. If we don't follow this lead, we're letting them get away with it." The superior leans back, an unreadable expression on his face. "Caution, delegate. Some stones are best left unturned. Justice has many faces, delegate. Sometimes, the greater good requires sacrifices. Drop those leads. Now." The courtroom buzzes with anticipation as the trial unfolds, thick with uncertainty and contradiction. Witnesses parade to the stand, but their testimonies only deepen the confusion, a tangled web of half-truths. Each account chips away at clarity, leaving the jury visibly perplexed and struggling to discern fact from fiction. With calculated precision, the defense lawyer rises, a beacon of control amid the chaos. The defense lawyer dissects each statement with surgical skill, exposing inconsistencies and sowing seeds of doubt. In the dim light of the Braga apartment, Alvaro and Eloisa face each other, tension filling the room. Books and case files litter the table, visual reminders of the unspoken accusations between them. Alvaro runs a hand through his hair, his bloodshot eyes betraying his inner turmoil. Eloisa stands by the window, her silhouette a stark contrast against the city lights, her arms crossed tightly. The weight of unspoken words and simmering resentment hangs heavy in the air, threatening to ignite. At the University of Brasília, a sea of students unites, their expressions a mix of youth and rebellion. Banners emblazoned with slogans against the military regime flutter defiantly, each word a spark of resistance. The air crackles with tension, a palpable sense of volatility permeating every corner of the campus. Each face reflects a shared defiance, a united front against the oppressive regime. In the somber depths of the police station, the delegate is isolated, his desk a battlefield of files. His brow furrows, a silent testament to the weight of his burdens. Disillusionment clouds his gaze, dimming the light in his eyes. He flips through the pages, each turn deepening his frustration. A frustrated sigh escapes his lips, a whisper in the silent room. Sunlight pierces through the stained glass, casting radiant hues across the sacred space. Eloisa kneels in solemn prayer, her form a silhouette against the ethereal light. In the quietude, Eloisa's shoulders tremble, her silent anguish echoing through the church. Her voice, a mere whisper, ascends to the heavens. "O Lord, hear my plea." Her desperation intensifies. "Grant me justice. I beg you, show them the truth." Alvaro Henrique strides through Brasília, seemingly untouched by the shadows of accusation. Sunlight glints off the modern architecture as he continues his march through the city. His confident gait betrays no hint of the turmoil swirling around him. The city unfolds around him, a silent witness to his unwavering facade. He walks with purpose, his figure resolute against the backdrop of urban life. Each step echoes his defiance, a silent challenge to his accusers. In the dimly lit bar, Raimundo Duque exudes smugness as he holds court. Raimundo Duque gestures expansively, reveling in the spotlight. His friends lean in, captivated by his every word and movement. The bar buzzes, a backdrop to Raimundo Duque's moment of glory. In the sterile confines of the police station, fluorescent lights cast a harsh glare on the delegate's tired face. The shrill ring of the phone cuts through the silence, heralding a grim turn. He answers, a subtle shift in his expression hinting at the gravity of the incoming news. A disembodied voice echoes, "I'm sorry, sir. The handkerchief. It's gone. We can't find it." The delegate's face hardens, the weight of the missing evidence pressing down on him. The courtroom buzzes with sterile energy, fluorescent lights casting a harsh glow. Under the unforgiving light, the prosecutor stands, a sheen of sweat betraying their mounting anxiety. They shuffle through a disorganized mountain of papers, searching for a coherent thread. The narrative frays, gaping holes of missing evidence undermining their every move. In the sterile hum of the courtroom, the story unravels, leaving the prosecutor exposed. In the Braga apartment, Alvaro and Eloisa are consumed by silence, the weight of grief heavy around them. Alvaro stares blankly, his eyes betraying a raw, unspeakable sorrow. Eloisa clutches a framed photo, her knuckles white as she holds onto memories. The soft ticking of the clock echoes in the heavy silence, a stark reminder of time passing amidst their profound loss. Under the vast Brasília sky, children's laughter fills the air as they revel on a rocket ship slide. Each giggle and shriek paints a vivid portrait of childhood delight against the backdrop of the city. The park echoes with the unbridled joy of youth, a symphony of pure, innocent happiness. Sunlight dances on the slide as young adventurers conquer their playful cosmos. Their boundless energy transforms the park into a vibrant stage for youthful dreams. The interview room is sterile and bright, the air thick with unspoken tension. Across from him, a nervous witness fidgets, their anxiety palpable. Neat stacks of papers sit between them, silent testaments to the weight of the investigation. Delegate observes the witness, his gaze unwavering, a seasoned hunter sizing up his prey. The witness glances nervously at the papers, fear etched on their face. The bright lights amplify every detail, exposing the raw vulnerability of the moment. The bar is a den of shadows and smoke, where secrets and debts intertwine. Alvaro Henrique demands, "This is unacceptable, Raimundo. I need that money now." Raimundo Duque retorts, "I told you, Alvaro. I'm a little short this month. Give me some time." Alvaro Henrique's patience snaps. "Time? I've given you enough time." This was the deal. Under the intense Brasília sun, Ana Lídia walks home, a solitary figure on the deserted street. The empty street stretches before her, amplifying her vulnerability. Each step echoes in the oppressive silence, a stark reminder of her isolation. The sun beats down relentlessly, casting long shadows that dance around her as she walks. The fluorescent lights of the police station cast a stark, unforgiving glow on the scene. Amidst the sterile hum of the station, the delegate answers his phone, his expression hardening with each word. The muted chaos of the precinct fades into a distant echo as the delegate's grip tightens around the receiver. His face contorts with suppressed fury as he listens intently, the weight of the situation pressing down on him. A tense silence hangs in the air, broken only by the crackling static of the phone line. The delegate slams the phone down, his voice exploding with raw frustration. Damn it. The courtroom buzzes with anticipation as the trial reaches its climax. The defense lawyer's sharp gaze sweeps across the jury, challenging every assumption. The prosecution's case rests on the supposed thoroughness of the police investigation. But I ask you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, was it truly thorough? Or was it tainted by incompetence and bias? In the silent apartment, Eloisa lies still, her closed eyes betraying a mind in turmoil. Vivid memories flicker behind Eloisa's eyelids, a chaotic storm of past joys and present horrors. Ana Lídia's laughter echoes, an ironic counterpoint to the stark reality of her tragic end. Happy memories clash violently with the chilling truth, creating a haunting kaleidoscope of joy and despair. In the silent expanse of the cemetery, Eloisa walks slowly through the rows of headstones. She stops at Ana Lídia's grave, the morning sun casting long shadows around her. Eloisa kneels gently, her eyes filled with love and remembrance. She places a bouquet of flowers on the grave, a tender gesture of love. Whispering words of love and remembrance, her voice blends with the rustling leaves. Inside the sterile police station, the delegate faces his superior. Shadows stretch, amplifying the tension. The air crackles with unspoken accusations, the hum of fluorescent lights a constant drone. His voice unwavering, the delegate declares, "You are covering up the truth." His superior's silence is a heavy response, the weight of the unspoken hanging in the air. The polished floor reflects the harsh light, mirroring the stark reality of their confrontation. Alvaro Henrique strides through the heart of Brasília, his face a mask of contained fury. A ravenous pack of reporters descends, their microphones like weapons pointed at Alvaro. "Señor Henrique, can you comment on the allegations? Is it true you were aware of this scheme?" Alvaro's silence speaks volumes as the reporters' questions echo around him. The bar pulses with a celebratory atmosphere as Raimundo Duque raises a glass. Raimundo Duque laughs, the sound echoing through the crowded bar. He exchanges triumphant glances with others in the bar, basking in the glow of victory. Raimundo Duque sets down his glass, the celebration reaching a fever pitch. In the heart of Brasília, an older woman, reminiscent of Eloisa, finds solace on a park bench, the echoes of children's laughter dancing in the air. She closes her eyes, and a gentle smile graces her face as she immerses herself in the symphony of youthful joy. Lost in reverie, she recalls a name, a memory she remembers: Ana Lídia. The sunlight warms her face as the sounds of the park fade slightly, replaced by the vivid recollection of Ana Lídia. The serene park scene transforms into a poignant backdrop for a deeply personal moment of remembrance. In the heart of the police station, the delegate's fury erupts as he slams his badge onto the desk. The badge clatters against the worn surface, the sound echoing through the silent station. A metallic clang pierces the quiet, a stark declaration of authority. With a gesture of finality, he pushes the symbol away, disgust etched on his face. His face speaks volumes, a silent scream of defiance against the system he represents. The gavel's echo fades, leaving behind a courtroom thick with anticipation. Eloisa advances, her fury a palpable force in the silent chamber. Her determined footsteps break the heavy silence, each stride echoing her resolve. Álvaro Henrique remains still, bracing himself for the confrontation. Eloisa confronts him directly, her voice sharp as she demands, "Tell me the truth, Álvaro Henrique." The courtroom watches, every eye fixed on the unfolding drama between Eloisa and Álvaro Henrique. In the heart of Brasília, a limousine glides away, a symbol of power in motion. Imposing men stand guard, shielding Álvaro Henrique from the outside world. The limousine cruises along the wide avenue, a dark silhouette against the vibrant cityscape. The city fades into the background as Álvaro Henrique departs, leaving behind the bustling streets. The imposing men maintain their vigilant stance, their presence a stark reminder of the forces at play. In the dimly lit apartment, Álvaro and Eloisa are sitting silently, the weight of unspoken grief etched on their faces. Long shadows stretch across the room, starkly illuminating the emptiness that has consumed their lives. Each breath hangs heavy in the air, a constant, suffocating reminder of their shared loss. Eloisa's gaze drifts towards a faded photograph on the wall, a ghost of happier times. The apartment, once filled with laughter and love, now feels like a tomb. Álvaro reaches out, his fingers gently tracing the outline of Eloisa's hand, a silent plea for solace. Under the solemn gaze of the sun, the cemetery whispers secrets among its stones. The delegate arrives at Ana Lídia's grave, a solitary figure against the endless rows. He lowers his head, a gesture of profound respect in the face of loss. Silence descends, heavier than the stone itself, as the delegate pays his respects. In the heart of the archives, a lone researcher delves into the secrets of the past, lost in the echoes of the Ana Lídia case. Dust motes swirl in the faint light, each speck a silent witness to the solemn task. The researcher carefully turns a brittle page, the faded ink telling tales of a bygone era. The high windows cast long shadows, turning the archives into a sanctuary of remembrance. In the heart of Brasília's Parque da Cidade, the echoes of children's laughter fill the air, weaving through the historical landscape. Innocence dances freely, as children play on a rocket ship slide, oblivious to the park's silent stories. Joyful screams resonate, a vibrant counterpoint to the historical weight that grounds the park. The park stands as a silent witness, its rich history unfelt by the carefree children at play. The Braga apartment stands as a hollow shell, echoing with the ghosts of sorrowful events. Dust motes twirl in the weak light, casting shadows on the emptiness. A chilling silence blankets the rooms, broken only by the apartment's age. The air hangs heavy with unspoken memories, a testament to lives once lived. Brasília's bold architecture cuts into the horizon, a monument to a future dreamed of long ago. The city breathes with history, its spirit altered yet anchored by the echoes of Ana Lídia. Her memory lingers, an unseen presence woven into the very fabric of Brasília. The streets whisper her name in the wind, a haunting melody of what was and what could have been. Every corner holds a fragment of her story, a puzzle waiting to be pieced together. Brasília stands as a silent witness, forever marked by the invisible presence of Ana Lídia. The plaque marks the entrance to Parque Ana Lídia, bathed in the warm hues of the setting sun. As the sun dips lower, long shadows stretch across the park, painting the scene with a sense of serene melancholy. The final rays of light illuminate the park, promising a night of quiet reflection. The park settles into twilight. The name Parque Ana Lídia remains a tribute against the fading light.